All right, what's going on, everybody? Like and subscribe. We got 50 Cent and his son. They breaking down what's going on with their relationship, man. 50 Cent, I don't know if he gonna let him in. You gotta let me know at the end what you think. And would you ever do your kid like this? Let me know. How?
Is there a possibility of you, actually your son wants to sit down with you?
No, he doesn't. See, Charlamagne, you would call me. You don't call TMZ to say you want to sit down. Think about it, man. You want some attention. And it's okay. You can have as much of that as you want. It's just like he's been trained to believe what you seen him say in that interview, that what he was saying, he's been trained to believe that for a long time, bro. Like, you don't just wake up and say, oh, well, I don't believe what I've been believing forever. You know what I mean? Like, when I said that he's entitled, really, it's his mom's entitlement. It's been filtered. See, when I told you I was giving her $500,000 a year, they go through the paperwork, they say $500,000 a year. Well, at that point, she still was expecting more. This is why I took her to child support. You don't usually sign up for child support. Like, I took myself to child support because she wasn't understanding that I'm already giving you more than you're supposed to get. Then when it turns into the $6,700, that's not enough, and it's never going to be enough. But remember me constantly coming to you and talking to you about she don't want to work. She need to get a job. She didn't hear me.
Yeah, you used to always say he's almost 18. The child support's going to be up.
It's going to be up soon. And you don't see it because that's not real to them. They just live in the moment, and it's fine. I'll take care of it on the next thing when it comes. You see what I'm saying? In that character. But when you look at to this point where if you've mailed someone $1 million, right, and have zero respect for you, how much you think you got to give them before they have a little bit?
Damn.
Yo, well, I'm going to chat to y'all real quick about 50 Cent and his son. So I want y'all to like and subscribe. I've been listening to the story for the last 2 weeks. And I've been hearing his son really reaching out to the father. I really don't know how genuine the kid is because obviously he's a stranger, but you can, you can hear the kid speaking to the father and reaching out, trying to say, hey, I might have made mistakes, but I was young. I'm the kid. Give me a chance. But then you hear the father on the other end saying, hey, don't matter. All I want you to do is leave me alone and get on with your life. And I think that that's one of the reasons why 50 Cent said, Ice Cube in the back of the day in one of his raps, he said, broke up the families forever. And to this day, black folks can't stick together. Because you would think that they would be able to find a solace. And 50 Cent's a millionaire. Why can't you meet your son in some fancy location and be like, son, we got to meet up and work through this. And then y'all stay in this location for weeks or months or days until y'all could figure out how to blend y'all life. And maybe I said, this is not true. This is a way to keep that kid alive, because if they knew he was getting his money from his father, then people would try to kidnap him and try to kill him. So this is a way for them to be like, Marquise ain't got shit. So don't run up on him and be like, nigga, we gonna want your money from your father. He don't get shit from me. I'm 26 years old. I'm a grown-ass man. Daddy don't give me nothing. That's what my mind had told me. But then I say, sometimes you hear the story and then it's like, well, 50 Cent didn't have parents. So maybe he is like that. Maybe deep down he don't fuck with his own kid. So I would assume, and you would probably your own self say, hey, when I have a kid, or if I got a kid, if I'm a fucking millionaire, it's no reason, I guess there's no reason I wouldn't talk to my kid unless he was a crackhead and was like, doing like real crackish kind of shit. But that little kid seemed like he's just a young dude trying to kick it with his dad. But I don't think 50 Cent ever experienced that father thing until the younger kid he had. But I don't think he had that experience with Marquise. And Marquise just seemed like a dangling participle. He's just going to be out there. But, maybe that's right for him, because look how many people grow up with no dad. Today, my wife's father died. Just early today, she told me when we woke up this morning. Or was it yesterday? 3 p.m. Yes, it was yesterday. So, and that's the father who didn't raise her, but her father who raised her did pass. but a few years back. But she just told me about that yesterday, and I was like, damn, sorry to hear that. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't raise her. But she said today that she saw a video of the family posting on Facebook of the father dancing. And she said, I never saw my father dancing. You can imagine that? Never ever seeing your father dancing. Maybe that happened to you. Maybe that's something you never even thought about in your personal life. But that's what my wife told me today. And I said, damn, I've seen my father dance fucking 100 times. Like, maybe more. Like, what are you talking about? But it's how life works for some people. And so 50 Cent, just one of them people that really never had a father, never had a mother. His mother died when he was very young. He said he was raised by his grandparents. He had a movie about his life. So it's like, he just haven't had those experiences. And if you wasn't watching the Cosby Show, you're not going to really have all these how to be a parent. You know, my father was having us sitting at the dining room table eating dinner, asking, Dad, can I please remove my plate from the table? Just like we used to talk to my father when we was kids. We felt like it was the army. Like, this nigga's like making us be in the army. But he felt like that was family. Now I'm grown as hell. I could look back and say, my father was like thinking that was what family was, like. Then the Cosby Show came out later when I was like teenager, like 13, 14 or something like that. But it was like, we was living like that at our house. And my old man was not no lawyer or no doctor. He was a person who sold shit on the streets. That's what he did. He sold hats, shirts, incense, fucking not necklaces, but what's them shit you put on your neck in the wintertime? Scarves, hats, all gloves, all socks. That's what he did. So it wasn't like he was a like bougie African American or none of that shit. But this how he felt like life was, and this how life was as a kid. Like, we had to say yes sir, no sir. So 50 just never had these experiences as a kid with a man above him. Now, he said he was raised by his grandparents. But you could scam with your grandparents. You could be like, look, I'll go to bed. Then you be flipping out the door like, okay, out this bitch, they sleep. You were young. So I just say all that shit to say to you that, you know what I'm saying, maybe that it's probably a good thing he not in the kid life, but it don't look like the kid want that to happen. He like, I'm going to keep asking my father until he finally come around and be like, fuck that. It's going to be a family. We're going to be a family. And the shorty should never give up. Because he said, in case you all don't know, the young boy Marquise, which is 50 Cent's son, he's 26 years old. Obviously, he said he was getting $6,700 a month. That wasn't enough. We all know that was plenty. But at the end of the day, he took a picture with this guy's son. Now, the guy's son say that he's that's his father. That I think it's like Jimmy Henchman's son. Jimmy Henchman is in prison for doing crime in New York. But they say that Jimmy Henchman also was the person who supposedly got 50 Cent shot. But is that true? I don't know. 50 Cent don't like the guy. But this kid ran up on Marquise, took a picture with him. Marquise said he don't know that nigga. He said he just took a picture with a stranger, I guess. But at the end of the day, he really believes that kid tricked him. And so 50 Cent said, you taking pictures with my enemies, you can't fuck with me. And that's just how it all played out. So Marquise is not feeling how his dad is tripping on him. But he's like, I'm young. Like, I made a mistake. Does that mean I can't talk to my father? But 50 Cent like, you speaking to my enemy. What the hell I'm finna talk to you for, son or not? It's really this dope-ass movie that should be a TV show. Now, somebody said it's like that Kanan show he had, but I never got a chance to see it. But, we'll see how it play out, man. But we'll get back to y'all in a minute, man. I'm going to get back to y'all later on a new video, and we'll see what y'all think. Peace.